Hi, my name is Vikas. I'm back again from Insignia Overseas Kurukshetra. And like we mentioned that we are going to talk next time on the follow-up questions. Today I'm going to be talking about the extension of follow-up questions. Usually it is observed that students are able to handle and cope up with the introductory round questions because they are basically more direct, and the length of the introductory round is not expected to be really longer. But follow-up part is a little tricky for the students who are not able to generate ideas. Although ideas do not have any importance or any effect on your band score, however, talking at a length is a must when it comes to follow-up questions. The examiner is expecting you to give your opinions and your ideas and have a conversation rather. I don't even call a follow-up round as a question answer round, but I describe it as a conversation round. So after training thousands and thousands of people, we have realized that, giving them a lot of tricks, giving them a lot of formulas, but they're still not able to generate a lengthy response when it comes to follow-up question. So here we go. So we have come up with these tricks which will help you to extend your follow-up response. Some of you may think that your speaking should not be scripted, it should not be something which should be robotic. Then why are there steps? These steps have been tested and tried on thousands and thousands of IELTS candidates, and they have worked wonders for us. So today I am going to take a quick look at these steps, and I'm very sure that when you're sitting for your IELTS follow-up round, these tricks are definitely going to help you to elaborate and extend your responses. So look at the step number 1. It says fulfill the demand of the question. So as a sample, I have taken the question, why do you think children these days are not interested in outdoor games? It's a very simple question, and ideas, I would say, do not matter. Whether the ideas are intelligent or not, the examiner is not looking at how meaningful or how impressive the ideas are. The examiner is assessing you on the basis of just band descriptors. So let's take this example. Why do you think children these days are not interested in outdoor games? The first step, I always tell and train my students that they should generate 3 reasons for each follow-up response. Whether the follow-up is based on the steps, or is it based on the advantages or disadvantages, or is it based on the solutions. I always almost force my students to generate at least 3 ideas when it comes to a follow-ups. So considering this question, the first why or the first idea would be that, or I would say your first opinion on this question can be the technology. For example, if I'm saying that technology is one reason why children are not able to play the outdoor games, so this is going to be my first why. So technology is my first why. I'm not going to end here. I am going to tell the how of each why. For example, here technology is my first why. I'm going to explain how technology is responsible in order to not allow children to play outdoor games. For an instance, here I have said because technology provides them more interesting options, say for example the video games or PlayStations. So this is my explanation of my first why, and my first why is technology. I'm going to move to step 3, which says the second why or my second reason. My second reason here is the academic pressure. So academic pressure is the second reason for me to tell to the examiner that because of this, children are not able to play outdoor games. And again, how of each why? So academic pressure, my explanation to that would be there is highly competitive world. Children are burdened with the homework, and their bags are much more heavy than probably their own weight. So I'm going to explain how of my second why. And remember, my second why was academic pressure. I am going to move to step 4 now. and step 4 says third why or third reason or third opinion. For an instance, I have taken the lack of space, or I would say infrastructure, as my second reason why children are not able to play outdoor games, and how of my third why is that cities are converted into concrete jungles and there is lack of stadiums or parks, or there is lack of public places where children can enjoy outdoor sports. So this is my third reason, and every time I have given a reason, I have explained how of each reason. I am going to move to step 5 now. Step 5 says, on the other hand, on the contrary, or on the flip side. So basically it means that you're going to oppose or contradict your own opinion. For instance here, my basic question was, why do you think children are not interested in playing outdoor games? And I have given 3 reasons. I have also explained the how of each reason, and then in step 5, I am going to oppose my own opinion. I'm going to contradict my own opinion. And remember, this is only and only for the sake of extending your talk. Examiner may stop you before this, and most probably they do, because you have to remember that your follow-up round is not more than 5 to 6 minutes, and the examiner on an average asks you 5 to 7 questions. So if you're going to extend all your questions in this way, I think your follow-up round should last for more than 15 to 20 minutes, but that's not the case. However, how are these steps beneficial for an IELTS test taker is that, first, you get used to speaking and giving a longer response. Second, whenever I say that there are 3 steps which are required or 3 reasons which are required, that means the student or the candidate will never be under length. You will always have more material to speak rather than examiner looking for it. So coming back to step 5, I'm going to explain it again. It says contradict or oppose your own opinion. For example, here we were talking about the reasons why children are not interested in playing outdoor games. I have opposed my own opinion by saying that children in the countryside still play outdoor games and they are more active as compared to children in the metropolitan cities or urban areas. So I have contradicted my own opinion. However, this is still helping me to continue to extend my follow-up response. I'm coming to step 6, which is the last step here, which says a general observation or a suggestion. This will purely based on what is the topic of discussion and what exactly is your question and what exactly is the examiner asking you. When I say general observation or suggestion, that means here our topic was children and outdoor games. So what is your general observation? Okay, your general observation can be children are obese and lack stamina and immunity or metabolism because of lack of outdoor activity. This is your observation. This is your general observation. And when I say general observation, to simplify, I practically means that what is happening in the society with regards to whatever topic you're talking about. Okay? Next is a suggestion. The best way to extend your follow-up response is also to give a suggestion. In this case, I have suggested that children must engage in outdoor games as it is beneficial for their holistic development. This is a suggestion. And this suggestion is directly related to my question. And my question was, why do you think children are not interested in playing outdoor games? Trust me, this may sound as a little confusing, or this may sound as a little too long for a person who is trying to respond to follow-up questions. Trust me, when you speak this and when you pick up these steps, on an average, a follow-up question would not be really short. And if you cover almost all of these steps, I would say that your follow-up question or your follow-up response will never be shorter than, and that is exactly what the examiner is expecting out of you. I would want you to, when you go through this video, I would like you to pause it and go through each step one by one. And trust me, I have tested this on my students. Once they answer 5, 6 or 7 questions based on this They are perfectly fine and they are super comfortable when it comes to responding to IELTS follow-up questions. That's pretty much it from my side, and please look forward to more videos on IELTS speaking as we'll be uploading them in the coming future. In the meanwhile, I would want you to go through the details of these steps and find out how is it beneficial in your IELTS speaking. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day from Insignia Overseas. Thank you.